Welcome to the Adjacent Weekend Update with Jody Silvey Wynn and Shelly Silvey Grabe.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Weekend Update with Showbell and me, Jody. And boy, it has been a busy week. What have you been up to, Shelly?
We just got back from Fredericksburg this morning and raving about the experience we had in Fredericksburg. We went during the week, and it's much slower there. It wasn't crowded. I know they're getting ready to hit Oktoberfest, and then it's going to get nutty all the time, but
Yeah,
I always forget how awesome it is there and regret not going there more often. And so I was there with Adrian's dad and stepmom, and they enjoyed their wine. And so the first night we went and had dinner at the Hitching Post, which I've never done, and it was delicious, and we really liked it. And then we diddled around and found somebody playing the harmonica. And
did you join in?
I was very envious and jealous. I had left my bag in the RV, and so I didn't even have it with me. But we love to camp at Lady Bird campsite. And it's right next to the airport. And so there's little jets flying in and out all night, all day, which is Adrian's dad was a pilot, so he kind of enjoys seeing that. It's also next to Fredericksburg's little nature center, which is so beautiful. Most people don't even know it's there. It's a cute little 1.5-mile hike, lots of butterfly gardens, and there's a dam there, and so you get lots of waterfowl, and I like it. It's very peaceful and enjoyable. I woke up day 2 and did the hike up to Cross Mountain. It's a short hike, but a great place to see the sunrise. It has this beautiful white cross on the top, and took some time to have reconnect and focus, and
Lovely.
yeah, it was lovely. And so I spent some time up there watching the sunrise and doing centering prayer. Thanks, Jody, for teaching me about centering prayer. And then came down, and there's another little trail that we had seen when we were driving around the first day that I had never noticed. And it's a short little path, has a little bridge. It's on, around the creek in Fredericksburg. And so I did 3 little hikes, in the morning, because they like to sleep. And so they got their sleep on, and by the time I got back, they were ready for breakfast. And we went to the German place for breakfast. And if you haven't had a German pancake, highly recommend that.
Did you have some schnitzel?
Had a little schnitzel. And then in the afternoon, we went and hit Augusta Vineyard, and that is south of town going towards Kerrville. And so I had never hit that side of the wineries. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. They have lots of grapes, and we enjoyed checking that out. Our server there, his name was Forbes, and he was very knowledgeable. And then we stopped at Invention, and Jacob was our wine guide, and he was very informative, and really enjoyed talking to him. And Invention is like a real modern vineyard in Fredericksburg.
It's the name.
Yeah, and so it has a like xeriscaping, and it's really beautiful, and they have lots of grapes growing. And then we came into town and hit Auslanders, which is not my favorite. And so I talked them into going over to the brand new Albert's Hotel. And Jody, this is crazy. It's one of the auction items on Light the Path.
Awesome.
Yeah. And so it's, and just so y'all know, the Light the Path auction is up. So
yeah.
check it out. Yeah, it's gonna be up. And some good items. But the Albert Hotel is gorgeous. It's super modern,
Wow.
right in the center of downtown Fredericksburg. And we met this amazing young man. And I was telling Jody he looks like a Viking. And his name is Patrick, and he was the bartender. And their happy hour is half price drinks.
Nice.
Yeah, and so they had really good skinny margarita. I wanted to spend more time there, but we just stopped in there, met Patrick. You guys go by and see him. And something that happened when we were in Fredericksburg at at the hitching post, I introduced the family to the espresso martini.
What did they think?
They loved it. They were like, "What is this?"
Because it's a fun sipper. It's a
It
fun
is.
sipping cocktail. So
Yeah.
I can't. I feel like we're kind of late to the game, but I can't wait to snuggle up at a campfire to like something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it was they loved it. They all love coffee. And so they were like, this is delicious and amazing. And then we for dinner last night we did Hill and Vine, which is a great family restaurant. It's very pretty, plenty of parking. They have outdoor seating when it cools off, little games
Nice.
outside and stuff. So definitely the food was fantastic.
I need to go back. I love that place.
Yeah, I always forget. Like, it's like there's so much to do in Texas and in Central Texas that it's like, not Fredericksburg again. But then you get there and you're like, this is amazing. Why don't
I know.
weekend?
And it's beautiful, and the people are friendly, and the shops are adorable, and the
So
wine
fun.
is great. You were saying that the wineries have really stepped it up because you have friends and family from California, and you're like, and before it used to be the wineries were not all that, but now it's like, wow, they've really. We need to get Tim and Sandra out there. They love that place too.
Yeah, it is so beautiful. And it's such a wonderful, easy trip. And they're coming up on their Oktoberfest and their Wine Fest. And we happened on their Wine Fest one year and we just lost our mind. We were like, we need to come back to this every year. There's just so much going on. It's not just about the cocktails. It's definitely lots of shopping.
I feel like there's something for everybody there.
Exactly.
Because the scenery and the history of the area and the food, there's wine for sure, but there's something for everybody because the views, you can hike, you can be in nature. You're not far from Enchanted Rock either. I mean, you can camp. You can also go to these great restaurants and hotels. And I just think there's something for everybody there. It's for like all ages in my mind.
Right.
But I remember when we went to the Oktoberfest with Kat on her bachelorette party when we stayed over Granite Ranch. Meow, meow, meow. Anyway, so yeah, that's a good time. I mean, I wish that Harry's on the Loop was still open, but sadly,
I
think
know.
it is. That was one of my favorite places to go.
Agreed.
And
Every time we go with Wayne and Suzanne, they're like, we're moving here. We're moving here. We're moving here.
oh,
I
I
just
wish.
love that area.
I wish.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
Me too.
That would be like
A
the
dream.
most incredible thing if they were that close.
I agreed. And Adrian would never be in Austin. He would always be there. And so
Oh, then you too. Y'all get, I mean, that would be great for the whole, for all of us. We would love that. We have to manifest it. Also, you can be hot in Phoenix or around Arizona, or you can be hot here. It doesn't matter. At least you're closer to each other. You know?
Agreed. And her best friend Ginger moving to Georgia. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? So,
Exactly.
anyway, well, that's good. And I got to hang out with Coulter, Misty, and Morgan. And Morgan's like starting to she shows with her little baby. She's having a little baby boy, and her baby shower is coming up in October. And then Misty looks beautiful, and Coulter was such a champ. I enjoyed it. I like that I'm getting to see my nieces and my nephew.
I know. I love seeing it. I wish they would do the damn puzzle.
You have the worst puzzle in the world. There. I'm like, this is the stupidest puzzle. Nobody wants to do it because it's a stupid cave where everything looks the same. It's ridiculous. I'm like, I don't even think, I think everybody's given up on it. I should have dismantled it.
Oh my gosh, I would have cried.
It's a nightmare puzzle. It's a nightmare.
I had one that was worse. It was 3D, and so you couldn't.
Oh
figure out.
gosh,
Oh, it was
guys.
awful.
I
That's
like to
it.
do puzzles a little, but you and Tammy are puzzle fanatics.
and Misty, and so that's
Misty.
that's really how we spend our weekends when there's no football.
I'm gonna go out to the ranch, and we're ranked number 10. We did look good last weekend, but Florida, it's gonna be a beast for us. But just listen to Ladies of Left Field if you want to know how things are going and how it went. And I love their podcast so much, and they are so smart with sports. But I'm gonna go out to the ranch. I got to finish this project I've been working on out there. I've been reorganizing them. I'm trying to fit them in this one armoire so that this one closet can be completely cleaned out. So we can either store important things and lock it up so that we could possibly Airbnb out the place, which is my goal.
That's right. And we are seeking any antiquers that love antiques to give us a call.
Yeah, I have a few things. I have these old chairs. There's some things that I know the kids want, but I need to start thinning out some of those antiques. I need to get rid of this canopy bed and put an actual bed in there for that where the sewing room was. And then she has these very, very ornate, beautiful, but very old ornate couches. They're all you can sit on them. They're very they've been upholstered nicely, but I'd like to get some couches that maybe are a little more I'm less worried about people sitting on, like kids and, pets and stuff like that. I want to make it a little homier, but and so yeah, let me know if you know some antiquers that would look at, or I can send pictures to. Let us know, because there's some beautiful stuff there, but it might be somebody else's treasure that we're ready to get rid of. I did offer the sewing table to Carrie Keith, but I think it's very large, so she said no thank you right now, but I will put that on link as well if anybody wants to look at any of this furniture then they might want to purchase, and I'm happy to help get it to them.
We will gladly deliver.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We have a quiet weekend.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna probably mow a little, do some little projects, but I need to go pick up the Sea Path popcorn tomorrow from Nadia. Thank you, Nadia and Cornucopia, for donating for that. What an amazing cause. I saw Nadia this week, today. I went to take Graham some groceries and Nadia was there, and I just can't get enough of her. She's just a sweetheart. And over at Clearwater, where Graham is staying, the people are so beautiful there. Gary at the front desk and Charlie. He's so sweet to Graham. He bought her a Halloween costume. Isn't that sweet? And
what is it?
It's gonna be a sexy rabbit.
Okay.
It has a boa, long white gloves, big ears, a little mask, and he was telling her she should get some stockings with the line up the back. So we got the giggles on that.
Oh,
And I said, and then Nadia and I said, I think that John and Bob might not be okay with that.
wow. So over at Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, Graham's gonna be the Clearwater Playboy Mansion. Oh, funny. She was so cute when she saw those long gloves. She was just like, I've never had gloves like this.
And you're like, actually, you have 75 pairs at the ranch.
No, she had like small gloves, not the long gloves that go up to her elbow. But I'm excited. I was trying to manifest a little bit of rain for us, nothing crazy, but just a little bit of rain, and it did not happen.
I know. But the temperature did drop.
It's a little
to 82.
Well, I need it to rain, but not damaging rain, just a good little saturating rain in Austin. We are in dire need. Our plants are all suffering right now. So Shelly and I are still working on some different podcast ideas. I have one that I'm going to talk to her later on today about. And I'm hoping that we could get some people that'll want to participate. So just be on the listen. We again, we want to thank Jordan for all of her help. If you have not listened to Mom's Favorite, go and listen immediately. Hello, Ducky. Because it's really cute. They do an interview with Letty and Kalista, who sings our book club song, and she's super talented. So anyway, I just love that show. It's really great. And Good Enough Today is coming out. Anything else? Let's see.
No, I mean, this is a great weekend for all of those that are staying in Austin. This is a great weekend to get caught up on all your podcasts.
Oh my gosh, yes, please do.
Podcast challenge.
Yes, podcast challenge. We love all of you. Please keep listening. Please look. If you haven't watched our YouTube live, go out and look. It's really great.
And let's explain it. So we thought there was music on the front end, and that's why we were dancing. That's why we were acting silly and so
that's kind of who we are, though.
I know it matched our vibe.
We got the music in us.
That's why it was very entertaining. So I had a blast. I love you.
Texas.